I love the influence of the Bengali music on the way you sing Western music. It is just a wonderful combination.
Thank you so much. Well, now, so this is a traditional harp, which is a little
is.
smaller in size.
Yeah, traditional harps are smaller in size. That's what makes them traditional rather than a concert harp.
Oh, fantastic. So harp is primarily a folk instrument, or would we call it a classical instrument?
I think I wouldn't know which one came first. It's no.
It has to be a folk instrument.
I mean,
Initially.
I sing folk music. I'm classically trained, but I sing folk music, so I like the folk harp. But I mean, the concert harp, you see it in every major orchestra. There's a concert harp. So, no, I don't think it's primarily a folk instrument. I think it's both.
Okay, fantastic. Now, well, like, how long have you been, playing the harp now?
Well, I first touched the harp in my 20s, so I've been playing quite a long time, about 20 years. But I have never learnt the harp. I mean, I was never taught it. I've taught myself. I've never had a single lesson on the harp, so I'm not too sure that my technique is a very conventional one. Put it that
That's
way.
nice. But so, and you've been touring with this all over the world.
Yeah,
But why India?
because I come from India.
Yeah. Now that's the
Because
story.
I love India. And because I was at school in India when I was
And also,
young.
also, is it because like your father was an extremely artistically, developed man from the Indian art and culture
Yeah.
scene,
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Habib Tanvir.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, yeah, and he was a legend, and he's still a legend. I mean, till the time he was, or even after him leaving us, all of us, even now, like it's like a legend, like Mr. Tanvir, who had revolutionized
Yeah.
theater in India. Now, did that occur to you, like how big he was as a
He's a
theatrician?
huge influence on my life personally, and I was very aware of the impact he was having. Yes, in India, all along I was aware. I remember I was there at the Edinburgh Festival when he brought Charan Das Chor there, and they absolutely brought the house down. They did. And everybody understood what the play was about, despite the fact that it was performed in Chhattisgarhi. And it didn't matter. The language was not a barrier, as it sometimes can be, because the actors of Naya Theatre are so expressive, and their expression goes way beyond the limits of their own dialect. So it was
Fantastic.
very clear to a Western audience what it was about. And it was so, and it still is, so incredibly vital, the way they act and the way they use the stage. And the story is quite a simple story as well, with universal themes which are instantly recognizable, even if the actual colors and the characters are particularly Indian, these characteristics are recognizable. And so his theatre was completely, universal. It was a universal language of theatre. And before he was recognized, it took him a long time to get recognized, either in the West or here. I was aware of what a hugely influential man he was going to be and was on me personally as a daughter.
Fantastic. So, like having a father like Habib Tanvir, and didn't that kind of, get you influenced in your head or deep down inside you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he'd had a fairly strict classical training in theatre in London when he was quite young,
Yeah.
which he then spent a lot of years undoing because he was very he was frustrated, I think, with the with the sort of rigidity that that was required of him, and he was completely stumped when it
And
came
he was absolutely a non-rigid person from
Yeah,
heart.
his nature was not a rigid nature, and he was incredibly versatile. And when he travelled around Europe in the 1950s, he would go to see 16 plays in 1 week.
Oh my
And
God.
he would read all the translations of these plays before he went.
I would like to sing a song for in the memory of Mr. Tanveer, and we could all do it together. Like it's on the key of D. So this is a song from a film in Bollywood, written by Gulzar Saab. It's a little offbeat film from the from the mainstream Bollywood, from the film called Gharonda. दिन खाली खाली बर्तन है और रात है जैसे अंधा कुआं इन सुनी अंधेरी इन सुनी अंधेरी आँखों से आंसू की जगह आता है धुआं जीने की वजह तो कोई नहीं मरने का बहाना ढूंढता है एक अकेला इस शहर में रात में और दोपहर में आबुदाना ढूंढता है आशियाना ढूंढता है एक अकेला इस शहर में से लंबी सड़कों को मंजिल पे पहुंचते देखा नहीं बस दौड़ती फिरती रहती थी इनको तो ठहरते देखा नहीं इस अजनबी शहर में जाना पहचाना ढूंढता है एक अकेला इस शहर That was a song I would specially dedicate to Mr. Tanveer because this is also written by Gulzar Saab, and this film had a lot of theatrical influences in it. This was acted by Mr. Amol Palekar, who is also a theatre actor. I guess he's also worked with your father for a while, and it's a pleasure that I have you out here. And we are almost heading towards the end of the show, but it's like a never-ending thing. Like, and I wish I had you for maybe 7-8 episodes, and we could keep on doing music because music knows no barrier, and you are probably one of those people who have again reinstalled it inside me that yes, music is universal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is immensely pleasurable moment. It is an immensely pleasurable moment for me that I have a phenomenal musician like Anna with me, who is such a humble person, and we will talk about the stories of how we met, later on in some other time when we meet again, because that is
was
also
a good meeting. It was a
also
good meeting,
yeah,
yes.
it was a fantastic meeting. So keep on listening to music all across the world. Don't have barriers in your mind, and music is always one, and it's the one universal way of connecting hearts.
Yeah, I quite agree.
So we can try one last song, maybe a song of love
Yeah, why not?
on G.
On G. Okay, let me just put the harp into G.
Would you like to harmonize with me?
I'll try.
Initially, I'll start it off with a English song
Okay.
by Mr. John Donovan, and you know the
Okay.
song.
I might do.
Yeah, you
Let's
do.
see.
You
Oh,
do.
good.
Yellow is the color of my true love's hair in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Blue is the color of the sky in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Green is the color of the sparkling corn in the morning when we rise. In the morning when we rise, that's the time I love the best. Mellow is the feeling I have when I see her. When I see her. চুপ করে আলো দেখা, টুকি বলার দূরে আমি কৈশোরে গিয়ে আজো কাঠজুড়ি নদীতেই নামি বেগতিক বানেলে ঢেউ আসে ঢেউ চলে যায় খোদার কসম যা আমি ভালোবেসেছি তোমায়।